Okay, you should be able to hear me now. Sorry, I think that was really fucking loud. But we're going to do a trade recap, bro. I'm finally back from vacation. Sorry I haven't uploaded. Oh, fuck! Sorry, guys. I haven't uploaded that much. I was on vacation all of last week. Family came in to Florida to visit me. I was fucking all over the place. Today was actually my first day back since been over a week since I was actually trading, sitting down like at my computer. And man, we did great today. Took 2 setups, full TP hit on both of them, which was awesome. Took some trades also while I was on the fucking beach on my phone. Hitting TP, it was just sick, bro. But yeah, let's just get straight into a trade recap. I want to make this quick because I also want to make another video tonight going more in depth on my strategy and some things that I've kind of changed. Not necessarily changed, but just kind of more confluences that I've been looking for. And you'll actually see today I did take a setup that doesn't fully align with my rules. And I didn't consider it breaking my rules because I actually have been taking a lot of setups like this if I really like it. Anyway, market opens right here. Now, dude, since I was on vacation, this is the first time in fucking, I don't know, since then, or when I said that I was actually trading my normal session, which is this like 9:30 to 11:30. I was like, before while I was on vacation, I was trading fucking Asian. I was trading at like 7 a.m. and shit. And it was cool, but like, I love to just trade this New York Stock Exchange open. Also, guys, I just benched 275 pounds at the fucking gym. I know that's kind of off topic, but drop a W in the comments. It was crazy, bro. That shit flew. I got nervous to set up my camera and take a video because I was just went by myself, so I had to ask some random guy to spot me, so I didn't fucking die in the middle of the gym. But that shit flew, bro. But I was too nervous to set up my camera to take a video. I wish I did. Next time I go with Steph and he spots me. Or honestly, next time I probably won't even ask for a spot and I'll just hit it. All right, anyway, let's go. Been trading on Top Step X a lot too. Let me know if you guys like Top Step X. Their new dashboard and shit. You guys might have heard of it. It's super dope. Anyway, I'm bullish right here. Right here, I would have taken either side just because of this big candle. But I also kind of just took into consideration how we held this low right here. I guess you could even say right there. I really like how we were also obviously in this uptrend starting from pre-market. And what happens? We come down, we respect that low. So I would have taken both sides, but I would have preferred a long setup. Didn't get anything here. Nearly took a setup on this, but this candle just ended up ripping up, so I didn't get a setup there. Now I have a very bullish bias, waiting for a pullback. Boom, we got our first pullback candle there. Now what are we looking for? Hopefully, if you guys know my strat video, or if you watched my strat video, you will actually go ahead and know exactly how I trade, except this is the trade I was talking about a couple minutes ago where I didn't actually take a full kind of, exactly aligning with my rules. And this is why I'm going to make another, like a follow-up video to my strat video. Anyway, right here, I actually took a trade on the close of that 3-minute candle with my stop loss right there. Same thing, just ran a 1-to-1 as my first TP and a 2-to-1 as my full TP. And this was only about 20 points. I was willing to take a stab at this. Reason being, I've been looking at the 1-minute and the 2-minute a lot. When I actually took this entry, I'm still have a very bullish bias. Steph also took this trade too. Big bottom wick right there. I look at the 1-minute. I see we come back down after this big push up. I'm expecting us to continue this uptrend after we see a little bit of a pullback. I ended up entering like right around here, I think, was the 3-minute close. I entered on the 3-minute, 9:54. So I entered like right on the close of this 1-minute candle right there and the 3-minute candle. And look at that bottom wick and then look at the 3-minute close. 1 minute. Came down here. This is decently bullish. This is very bullish. We came down literally got fucking 1 point away from getting stopped out. That's why you always hold to your SL, ladies and gentlemen. We ended up hitting full TP on that one. Yeah, kind of luckier on the luckier side. I kind of have been pre-firing a lot of entries, if you will, on the 3-minute. And, it's just more so my experience with knowing how to read price action, looking at the smaller time frames as well. Even I check out the 5-minute sometime. I'm looking at the 1-minute, 3-minute. I'm really using my model as more of an outline now. And like I've been explaining in my recent videos, really just reading price action. But we did get a prime A+ 3-minute setup a little further on in the day, which was actually not right there. We barely just missed this one because we wicked above. We had a pullback, so this would be our pullback. When we wick above, close above, so I had to order set right here. That does not get filled on the next channel, so we didn't take that. Still having a bullish bias. Probably wouldn't have switch to a bearish bias unless we came down and kind of held below that low right there. So still looking for longs. Actually ended up taking longs right here. This is our pullback candle. The top of it's right there. One of the next 2 candles, wicks above. Closes just under, so I took my entry at the close of that candle. Stop loss right there. It's about a 30-point SL. I actually entered this trade with 5 micros. That's another thing I've been doing. I've kind of been making my position size relative. So before I was kind of just doing under 40 points, I would do 4 micros. Anything over a 40-point SL, I would do 2 micros with a max SL of 80 points. What I've been doing going forward is kind of just making my, especially on the smaller trades, not really much so the bigger SL ones, but the smaller SL trades. In this one, for example, 30-point stop loss with a 5 micros. That's about a $300 loss. I kind of size in all my trades so that if I lose it, it's going to be about a $300 risk. I've done that because I've built up a decent amount of drawdown on my lives, which is really good. And, you know, I'm really liking how the win rate's been, so I'm willing to size up just a tiny bit, not much, like literally just on the smaller ones. Instead of going in with in this trade with 4 micros, I went in with 5. So I literally bought 1 more micro, but I trimmed 3 at the first TP and 2 at the second one, which I might just start trimming 2 at the first TP and 3 at the second one, because that would make a actually pretty significant difference. It doesn't make, I feel like it's not significant enough of a difference to trim majority at the first TP, since it's just a 1-to-1, and you got a lot of value out of the full TP if you hold those. But anyway, this trade was really a test of your trader discipline. If you guys were in this, perfect 3-minute setup. We came just under 4 points away from TP on a 30-point trade, so that is tragic. We end up coming, look how close we were right there. End up coming all the way down. Nearly gets stopped out by 2.3 points, nearly gets stopped out. This thing ends up hitting first take profit there, move stop to break even. A couple minutes later, we ended up hitting full TP right there. And then this thing just fucking kept ripping, but gotta follow our rules. So we took full TP right there, but guys, this is why you always hold to your stop loss. Never cut early. You know, maybe right here. I've done this. I used to do this a lot. Is right down here when price got to like here, I'd be like, oh, I might as well just cut this. Like it looks like it's gonna get stopped out, right? There's only 10 points more to my SL. I might as well just cut this and try to cut my loss and try to minimize my loss. But then you would see this go up and hit TP, and then you'd fucking be pissed at yourself. You'd be like, are you serious? I cut my shit early and it ended up going. This I used to do a lot. I used to cut my trade early because I'd be like, oh, this is definitely getting stopped. I'm just going to save myself, I don't know, maybe from here to here with 5 micros, 10 points. That's, I don't know, like $100 or so. But then this would go up to hit TP. I'd be like, are you fucking serious? And I'd be mad at myself. So guys, always and the same thing goes on the other side with your TP. Right here, right? I didn't cut my trade early when I was just 3 points away from TP. I held it all the way down, saw it through. Boom! Patience pays, boys. I always say it. I love that term. Really good price action today. Pretty clean. Tiny bit of chop in here, even though I would say this is still pretty clean, especially on the 1 minute. You know, I don't really love the 1 minute. I feel like it's a fucking graveyard, especially for new traders. I kind of just more so use it as extra confluence to taking my trades off the 3 minute. But yeah, guys, absolutely great. I think personally, just good price action today. Very clean move up, and then we actually started to just have a clean move down right here. Ended up popping back up. It's just a very clean. Actually, what are we even doing right now? Let's go ahead and see. I haven't even looked at NQ. I went to the gym, but yeah, so it looks like we're kind of just back in this area now. But that's gonna be it from me for this video. Stay tuned. I'm gonna try to drop a new strat video, or kind of just a more elaborative strat video. Excuse me, tomorrow. Probably gonna record it today. I'm gonna edit it and stuff though. Make it all good, so it's not a fucking total snooze fest. And yeah, guys, any questions? Make sure to DM me on Discord. Sorry, no, don't DM me. At me in the Discord, because I will 100% see it. I don't really. My DMs are flooded, bro. If you at me in the Discord with something, I will answer you. I prefer if you DM me, it's fine. I'll try to get to it, but at me in the Discord is my preferable method of being reached out to. Yes. Okay. But that's it, guys. Hope you did well. Fucking love you guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that like button as well. See you guys later.